Gavin Newsom is a spineless bully to our daughters. He whispers it's unfair, then rams boys into girls' sports, showers, scholarships, while smearing us moms and others that are fighting this as bigots and other names. He's actually trying to cause harm to those that are speaking up, because we've seen what those names have caused. People's lives are being threatened. Our girls' lives are being threatened. We have girls graduating early. Did you know that? In Harupa Valley, there's girls that had to graduate early because the bullying became so bad. That is horrible. They robbed those girls.
There was a group of parents over the weekend peacefully protesting in the People's Republic of California. Now notice, I did not say that they were rioting. They were not burning buildings. They weren't waving Palestinian flags. They weren't demanding that marginalized Somalians continue to be given millions of dollars in taxpayer money. This group of courageous women, this group of mothers and daughters, they were bringing awareness to the fact that a biological boy is still competing in girls' sports in the People's Republic. Again? We are doing this? Again? I thought this had been resolved. I thought we were done with this issue. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I seem to remember Don Trump making it a federal law that dudes named Johnson with a Johnson were no longer allowed in the women's restroom, the women's locker room. But apparently, this continues to take place in the People's Republic of California as AB Hernandez dominated yesterday in girls' track and field. AB hit the trifecta yesterday, coming in first place in 3 different events. But there's just one problem, one tiny problem. AB Hernandez was born with Franken beans, and AB's mother... Instead of AB's mother telling her child that it's only fair that you compete against the gender that you were born as, Naridia Hernandez, she is attempting to turn her first place winner into the ultimate victim. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. According to Naridia Hernandez, her son that is now identifying as her daughter is the real victim in this situation. Mama Hernandez is demanding a meeting with Gavin Newsom to discuss the trauma that her child is experiencing. Oh, please, Lord Newsom, grant me the pleasure of your presence so I can explain how my child is being victimized by taking opportunities from real girls. These evil parents are treating my child like a boy. It's so unfair! Oh! When I initially came across this story last night about a high school biological boy dominating women's sports in the People's Republic, the name AB Hernandez, it sounded familiar. I didn't know why at the time, but I felt like I heard that name before. So I searched through my archives here on the main channel here on YouTube, and I remember we have been covering AB Hernandez for years. This has been going on for years in the People's Republic of California. There is a simple solution to this problem. If Naridia Hernandez is worried about the impact those parents are having on her child, and in her defense, that is a legitimate concern. If there was a group of parents protesting my daughter, I would be very concerned about how it's affecting her. And you know what I would do? I would immediately take my daughter out of that situation, which is exactly what Naridia Hernandez should be doing. But instead, she is demanding a meeting with the governor to allow this to continue. Imagine my surprise. Just imagine my surprise. When I found out that Naridia Hernandez was being supported by far-left transgender activist groups, Rainbow Families Action and Pride at the Pier, they are using Naridia Hernandez and her child to push their ideology. Keyword, using, because that is exactly what's happening here. Naridia Hernandez and her child are being used. It's going to be interesting to see how Gavin Newsom responds to this. Last year, Gabby was speaking to the late, great Charlie Kirk. As he was known to do, Charlie Kirk pressed Gabby to defend young women in California. They were talking specifically about defending young women from AB Hernandez. And Charlie Kirk demanded that Gabby Newsom do the right thing. Listen to his response. Watch for yourself.
The young man who's about to win the state championship in the long jump in female sports,
right.
that shouldn't happen. You as the governor should step out and say no. Would you do something like that? Would you say no men in female sports?
Well, I think it's an issue of fairness. I completely agree with you on that. So that's easy to call out, the unfairness of that.
In my personal video archives, I have that clip dated April 18th of 2025. This was Gabby's position 12 months ago. Now you got to remember, Gavin Newsom is running for president, which means the People's Republic no longer his top priority. So how will Gavin Newsom respond? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.